talk really quick about the power of positivity and actually some of the benefits, even health benefits of positivity. And as some of you know, I am also an RN, so I'm a licensed registered nurse. So it's kind of cool to be able to intertwine the coaching aspect with my actual professional training, and then also intertwine it with the spiritual aspect too. So I just wanted to talk about what happens when you change your words. If you're constantly speaking negative things, you're going to see negative things. You're going to have negative results. But when you change your words, you will start to see your world around you change in a positive manner. And also, when you complain a lot, I mean, it's the same thing. You're going to have negative results. It actually takes, and because I'm an analytical person, I like numbers. I like statistics. But it actually takes 5 positives to cancel 1 negative. And that's a true statistic. So think about what happens when you're complaining all the time, or constantly speaking defeat, or constantly being negative. It's going to take a lot of positive feedback, positive affirmations over yourself to even cancel those things. Statistically, I'm not even speaking from the spirit realm, but it takes 5 positives just to cancel 1 negative. So I really just wanted to come on and encourage people to retrain your mind with positive thoughts. It's something that I've had to do for myself. So I would much rather speak from a place of experience versus a place of reading something in a book and then I'm just regurgitating it back to you. Retrain your mind to be positive. Some of my favorite ways to increase my positivity, I have daily affirmations I speak over myself every day. So those look like I am and I will statements. I will achieve XYZ goal. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. And even if you don't actually believe it in the moment that you're saying it, the more you keep saying it, the more everything else is going to catch up with your words. It's going to catch up with what you're speaking over yourself. So say it until you actually start to see it happen and you actually start to believe it. Another way that I increase my positivity is through declaring scriptures out loud, which is what I just said. And that comes from Deuteronomy 28. And also I have on my prayer wall, I have post-it notes that I have different affirmations and then also some scriptures. And it's just a constant reminder because every morning or every day when I walk by this wall, it's a reminder. It's there. I see it. Let's just go ahead and say this. Let's go ahead and declare this and get our day started. And it's also a good visual point of contact to be able to see it and say it and implement it in your daily life. It'll actually become a habit, a good habit. So what happens when you actually physically, what happens when you remain positive? So there are actually health benefits to being positive. You will see a decrease in your stress levels. You will see a decrease in anxiety if that's something that you deal with. You will be healthier. Yes, it will build your confidence. It'll definitely build your confidence. That's a good point. I mean, that wasn't on my list, but thank you. I should add it. So it can build your confidence. And also health-wise, there are statistics for this too. You may have an increased lifespan, and that could correlate with the decrease in the stress and the anxiety level. You can have a decrease in your rate or risk of depression, and you can actually decrease your risk of heart disease, which is, a biggie, especially if you're already predisposed to heart disease, through, your family might have a history of it. It might be hereditary. So, and then also another one is that you have a greater resistance to the common cold just from being positive. Hey, D. So, and you also increase your sleep. So you sleep better. So through positivity, like I said, you can decrease your stress, decrease anxiety. Statistics have shown that you can increase your lifespan. You decrease depression, and then as Brian said, you can, hey sweetie, you can also increase your confidence, build your confidence, which I hadn't thought about that one, but that's an awesome point. And then physically, you'll have a greater resistance to the common cold, and you sleep better. So, and like I said at the beginning of this live, constantly being negative or saying one negative thing, it takes 5 positives to cancel out one negative. So just try to not be negative, try not to complain. Actually, for October, I'm gonna try to the whole month not complain at all. So if you're up for the challenge, take a 30 days I won't complain challenge, or 31 days I can't complain. So if you're up for the challenge, then DM me, message me, whatever, let me know that you're in. I'm gonna try it and like really see what type of positive benefits I see in my life. I try not to complain too much, but it happens. But I'm really gonna make a conscientious decision, a conscientious effort. Hey Toya, to not complain for 31 days. Welcome everybody that's coming on. Please share, like my page too if you haven't liked it already. I'm just going to be doing a series of very short Facebook lives on several topics. And if you have a suggestion, or if you have something that, hey Brittany, or if you have something that you would like to suggest for me to speak about, then please drop it in the comments and I'd be happy to do a live about it. Thank you guys for joining. Jump on, share, comment. And that was basically it. So, hey Detra. I was just wrapping up. So you guys can go back and watch the replay. Share, like my page if you haven't liked it yet. Turn on the notifications so you can see when I come on, because y'all know I be on and off. I do super short lives because hey, because I'm gonna be honest, it's a challenge for me to get on and do these, but I have a business coach and she's kind of pushing me in a good way, but I'm very uncomfortable, but she's pushing me to do more. Thank you. Hi Timothy, nice to see you. So yeah, my lives are, yes Toya, short and sweet, and that's my personality. I am cut and dry. I'm black and white and to the point. I don't take a lot of time to drag things out. Like, I hit my main points and then I'm gone. Because it is a challenge for me to even be on here, but I'm getting more used to it. I'm getting more comfortable, and I've been also getting like great feedback about the things that I've been talking about. And so if you're just jumping on, if you don't know me, I'm Vintesha, and I do have Destiny Stars, which is my life and health wellness coaching business. I'm also a registered nurse. I'm a licensed registered nurse. So at the beginning of the live, I was just talking about how I kind of merge everything I've learned, like professionally, as well as my coaching, professional coaching certification, and spiritually. I merge it all together. I'm a faith-based entrepreneur. So I, like, let it be known, like, clients that want to work with me, everything that I say or my style of coaching is going to line up with the word of God. I am a faith-based entrepreneur. So everybody's not a Christian that wants to work with me. I just like them to know up front that this is who I am. And I appreciate all the feedback I've been getting from my lives. And I basically just, you can go back and watch it, but I was just talking about like the health benefits, the physical benefits you're going to get from remaining positive. And for the month of October, I'm challenging myself not to complain at all for the entire month. So if you're up for the challenge, take 31 days to just really be conscientious about not complaining, not saying anything negative for the whole month, and see the type of results that you get. I need my whole 5 minutes. Yes. I just want to give y'all 5 minutes, give you a nice little nugget that you can watch really quick and get some info or some encouragement. Get on and get off. And if you guys have any suggestions for topic ideas, or Vintesha, try it. And hey, hold me accountable. You gotta hold each other accountable. Hold me accountable. Like if I text you or if I say something negative, then check me. Because I need to be accountable to somebody too. So just see the type of results that you get. And actually, that is enough time to make a positive habit. Because I forget, does it take like, I think three weeks to make a habit? But, or I might have the days wrong, but you know the point. So just try it and see, and then it actually could just, it's going to help to retrain your mind in the ways that you think. Shift your perspective. Always just try to find the positive out of a bad situation. That is not always easy, but if you train your mind to think that way, then it's going to become easier for you. And hey Bree, nice to see you. Hey D, awesome. So I think we should have a hashtag, and I will put it in the video in the comments, but I'm thinking hashtag I can't complain 30-day challenge. So we can maybe track each other or hold each other accountable, or feel free to post in my business page if you have like a great aha moment, or you need a tracking system. Yeah. So I can also create a group in my business page. And so if anybody's interested in being a part of the challenge, I'll make a post. And so if you comment on the post, I'll put it on my business page and my personal page. If you comment on the post, then I'll add you to the group, and we can hold each other accountable. And I'm just a very analytical person. Like, I will write everything down. I actually just want to see what type of results I get from not complaining for 31 days. Like, I'm going to give it a strong 31 days, like all of October. And it's probably going to end up being a positive, healthy habit that's implemented in my life. It's not that I complain all the time. We all complain sometimes. But I think it'll just be good to see, and we can hold each other accountable. So I'll make a post. That's a good idea, and we'll just try it and see what happens. But I have tried to remain. I've in my own life shifted into like a more positive way of thinking and receiving and giving, and I have seen a change in my own life. So you definitely can't get any bad results from it. We know that much. But I think you'll, have a positive outcome from it. So just to recap, when we remain positive, statistics have shown that it decreases your stress levels, it decreases anxiety, you have lower rates of depression. It's also been shown to increase, or you can have a longer lifespan. If you see me looking down, I had to write some notes. You decrease your risk of heart disease, which is a biggie if you're already predisposed to heart disease because it's hereditary in your family. somebody has heart disease or high blood pressure or whatever. And then also you have a greater resistance to the common cold, and you sleep better. So just, try to, if something happens to you that is not, it's not the best thing that's happened to you, just try to take away what you can from it. I always try to learn whatever lesson I can from whatever's going on in my life, even for the things that don't feel so good. And for the ones that are doing the challenge, some of my favorite ways to increase my positivity, that like I do this right now. I start my days with affirmations. So those are I am and I will statements. Those are like the two kind that I use. I mean, of course, there are a lot of different affirmations. I declare scriptures over myself every day, like out loud, or I pray scriptures. And you can tweak that to whatever situation you're going through. And maybe I will like come up with some affirmations or write them out, the ones that I use, and I can post it in our group if that's something that you all want, the ones that said that they wanted to try it. And then also in my closet, like in my prayer closet, I have like a post-it note wall where I have certain affirmations or scriptures or declarations. And so it's a constant reminder because I have to like walk through my closet to get to my bathroom. And so it's there. I see it. And some people use vision boards or, whatever you use to increase your positivity. Like, that's up to you. And then you will start to see things changing around you. And when you change your words, you change your world. That's one of the things, like I tell people, when you change the way you speak, you are going to change your outcome. You're going to change your results. Even if you don't feel that way right now, even if you don't see it yet, keep saying it, keep declaring it. It's going to happen. It increases your faith too. And you need faith to have, to see things manifest for you. So if you have other ways that you, other methods that you use, that's cool. Those are just some of the ways that, I use to increase my positivity. And so that's about it. So if you can, I would appreciate it if you share this, if you would like my business page, and then also I will create the group because tomorrow's October 1st. And we're going to give this a go for 31 days of not complaining, and let's see the results we get at the end of October. So once again, this is something that I help my clients with in my coaching business. Basically, if you don't know what I do or like what is coaching all about, the type of coach I am, I'm a life and health wellness coach, and I'm also a licensed RN. So I merge everything that I've learned through experience and professionally, I merge it together to make my business my own unique style. And so basically what I do is I help clients identify and remove barriers through alignment of mind, body, and spirit. And it's not new age stuff. Like, this is through alignment with the Word of God. So mind needs to be in alignment, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, body. Some just want to work on health goals, and so that's where the RN comes in. It's kind of cool because I can pull from that to help people. And spirit, and that is through the Word of God. I'm not into new age. So, and sometimes it's kind of cool. You may or may not know this about me. Sometimes my friends probably know this about me because I am usually texting them like, yo, I had a dream about you, or XYZ. But sometimes if God does give me a message through a dream or through a vision, then I will definitely relay that to my clients. So they know coming in the gate that I'm a faith-based entrepreneur and it could happen. So, or sometimes they have dreams and I help them interpret them. So if you are interested in anything or have any questions, you can comment or you can PM me. And I appreciate you all for coming on, and I hope you have a great Sunday fun day. And thank you for coming on. I hope you have a good night. Take care.